right, let's take a look at Mike Clay from ESPN and his unit grades defensively for the not only the Browns. And again, you got the top team in the NFL, and then you've got the 4 members of the AFC North. So there you have, the Eagles have scored very well on Clay's units. This is the defensive tackles right now. Steelers go in second spot. Bengals finally move up a little bit in the rankings. They're number 4. Ravens number 6, and the Browns right in the middle of the pack at number 15. So what do you think of that, defensive tackles?
Well, I think it shows you how important it is. I would be, not worried if I were them, but I would be insistent on improving that, whether that's Clowney or Olivier Vernon or whoever. I do think that's an area that they're gonna need to beef up.
All right. Well, Mike Clay takes a look at edge rushers, and of course, Myles-Garrett is the edge rusher of note for the Browns. 49ers number 1 in the NFL. Browns number 3. Steelers number 6. The Bengals number 11, and the Ravens the Ravens just all over the board depending on what you're looking at, and they're number 27 in the edge rushers. Linebackers, so you're not going to be happy with this if you're a Browns fan. The Seahawks number 1. Steelers right in the middle at 15. Wow. The Bengals at number 22, the Ravens 29, and the Browns a step below that. And I don't think they're wrong. I mean, you look at the Browns defensively in the linebacker spot, they need some help right there. I don't know how they're going to get it at this point, but we will see.
It's hard to believe the Ravens are as good as they are, right?
They're all over the place.
Yeah. They rank low in linebackers, low in edge rushers, almost non-existent in wide receivers.
Yeah.
And yet they were the talk of the league last year.
Right. Mike Clay of ESPN rates the cornerbacks. He's got the Chargers number 1. He's got the Ravens number 3, Steelers 7, Bengals 13, Browns a step below that at 14.
Yeah, I think it's fair too. I mean, we're talking about 2 guys that are first-round picks that should be starting corners and very good starting corners in the league for a long time, but they've got a lot of growing to do.
All right, safeties by Mike Clay of ESPN. And by the way, a good column today in USA Today about Denzel Ward. If you get a chance, go online and find that. He's got the Vikings number 1 in safeties, and Ravens number 8, Steelers 15, Bengals 20, and the Browns at 22. And again, the score you see on the right is on a scale of 0 to 4. And the overall defense, you take a look at it, Browns a little above average there. Steelers number 1 offensively or defensively overall, followed by the Bengals at number 8, the Ravens at number 12, and the Browns at number 13. But if you just take a look at the Browns and you see the numbers that are given by these rankings, which are obviously their personal thoughts, and everybody has a different thought about looking at the same player. But if I just showed you the numbers for each category and I didn't tell you what team it is, you'd say that team looked like it's going to be pretty good, talking about the Browns.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be hard to put a record on that. But if you did, I think it would be somewhere no worse than 8-8, 9-7.
Yeah, I'd say 9-7, maybe a chance at 10-6.
Yeah. And I think that's fair, Les. I mean, listen, I don't think we were wrong about their talent last year. Now, it's easy at the end of the year to say, it was overrated. But I think that a lot of what happened bad last year was coaching. And we'll see whether that's the truth or not this year.